Okay, once again, Darkspawn have been cleared out, and Vexus has leveled. So let's do our usual leveling here. Let's see, we wanted... What was it that I wanted? I wanted... Yeah, I think we have enough cunning for that. Sorry, just talking to myself. Blah. Okay, so I'm gonna give myself a little bit more strength because I still want to be able to wear some better gloves and stuff like that. You know how it is. Then we'll give ourselves some magic, of course, and a little bit more cunning. Okay, specialization time. Now, at the time of this recording, all of the votes were for the Blood Mage. So this will grant us a specialization to, or bonus, I should say, to Constitution and Spell Power. Alright, so here's the description. Every mage can feel the dark lore of blood magic. Originally learned from demons, these dark rites tap into the power of blood, converting life into mana and giving the mage command over the minds of others. Such power comes with a price, though. A blood mage must sacrifice his own health or the health of allies to fuel these abilities. So, as noble and selfless as Vexus's actions have been so far, he's not perfect, because he's gonna take a little trip to the dark side here, at least on the edge. So we are now a blood mage. Okay, skills. Like I said before, I always like to get my coercion up, so we're gonna get a third level in that. And since we just got the specialization, we'll take the first talent in for the Blood Mage, which is Blood Magic. For as long as this mode is active, the Blood Mage sacrifices health to power spells instead of mana. And the penalty is that healing spells are less effective on me. That way you can't have a healer sitting there giving me kind of an infinite mana kind of loop there. So Vexus is now officially a Blood Mage. And over here is a decades-old letter.
On it.
Okay, Madam, I can assure you that the Circle of Magi is not a sacrilegious institution and that, indeed, we operate under the supervision of the Chantry. It would make our investigation of your husband's death much easier if you would simply cooperate with us. I am disappointed to hear that you sold the Golem's activation rod. I understand both it and your husband were of invaluable aid to King Marek during the war against Orlais. Without the rod, we cannot discern whether Wilhelm's golem was responsible for his murder. The golem will simply have to remain where it is unless the villagers can find a means to destroy it. Our condolences to you and your son for your loss. I imagine it is of little consolation to you, but your husband is much admired here and will be missed. Make her keep you. First Enchanter Arlen. So the golem is suspected of killing its master, who appeared to be a mage of the circle. Some kind of shield here, but it appears to have protected all of these villagers from that darkspawn.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
To be honest, I doubt anyone thought you were still alive down here. The blight is quite close.
I suppose I should be grateful that someone came at all, then. Thank you. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
merchant told me about this place, actually.
A merchant? Why would a merchant... Oh. Think I see. This is about shale, isn't it? I should have known.
Oh, he's a mage.
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance!
Well, is it dead? It's just standing out there.
It's deactivated, I think. I don't really know. It's been like that ever since the day my father died. My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Arls of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais, and what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake shale up, well, it's yours now.
Sorry about the slowdown just there. I've been trying to tweak the graphics to see if I can get fix it so it doesn't happen every so often like it does. But if you happen to have any suggestions for getting the frame rate to run better on the game, feel free to put it down in the comments. I'll accept any advice. And in the meantime, between videos, I'll keep trying to fuss with it and see if I can get it to stay smooth instead of jumping every now and then. Is there anything else you can tell me about this golem?
My mother never talked about it much. I was just a small child when my father died. Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
Well, what killed this man who went after her?
There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
Okay, well, I'll see if I can find her then.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Way to volunteer to come with us and rescue your daughter. Oh well. Not everyone can be super brave, I guess. Probably if their defenses and his father was a mage, I have a feeling it's something magical and probably horrific, but we'll see.